Very good morning, friends. So, I hope you're all safe as well as healthy. Well, I have been talking on Indus 8 in a couple of videos in this particular month, and our concentration has been first of all, we started talking in terms of accounting policy. Then, in the last video, I was talking in terms of accounting estimates, and today I'm going to talk in terms of the third aspect of Indus 8, and that is prior period errors. Well, I will not get into the definition in terms of what is a prior period error, but we're just going to understand that when we are looking at errors, there could be errors which are committed in the current year, which may get located in the year after the balance sheet date, what happens, or there could be errors which have been committed, let's say, before the current year and whose financial statements have already been adopted by the board of directors in case of company. So I think the name itself is quite suggestive, prior period errors. But I said there are two kinds of errors, errors in the current year as well as errors which have taken place prior to the current year. Let's find it out in detail. What does Indus 8 talk about the concept of prior period errors? सीए फाइनल की अगर आप अपनी तैयारी कर रहे हैं नवंबर 22 के लिए या मई 23 या आने वाले अटेम्प्ट्स के लिए, तो अनअकैडमी पर आपके पास इस वक्त एक बहुत अच्छी ऑफ़र चल रही है, लेकिन ये ऑफ़र चलेगी सिर्फ आज रात 12 बजे तक, यानी कि 19th और 20th यानी कि 20th अप्रैल आज रात 12 बजे तक आप ये सब्सक्रिप्शन परचेज़ कर सकते हैं। अगर आप प्लस या आइकॉनिक सब्सक्रिप्शन ले रहे हैं तो दोनों पर आपको 12 मंथ्स पर 2 मंथ्स एक्स्ट्रा मिलेंगे और 24 मंथ्स पर आपको 3 मंथ्स एक्स्ट्रा मिलेंगे। साथ ही अगर आप इसमें जब सब्सक्रिप्शन लेते हैं तो एक एजुकेटर कोड इस्तेमाल करना होता है और उस पर आपको इमीडिएटली 10% डिस्काउंट मिलेगा। मेरा कोड है CAKB10। इस पर आपको प्लान्स पर 10% इमीडिएट डिस्काउंट मिलेगा। ये ऑफर्स ग्रुप 1 CA फाइनल और ग्रुप 2 CA फाइनल, और अगर आप दोनों ग्रुप्स भी प्लान कर रहे हैं तो दोनों के अंदर आपको कॉम्बो ऑफर्स में भी ये मिलेगा। लेकिन याद रखिएगा ये ऑफ़र आज रात 12 बजे तक है, तो आप ये सब्सक्रिप्शन प्लान करें, इन पर फ्री मंथ्स भी लें और 10% डिस्काउंट भी लें और अपनी तैयारी अच्छे से करें। सो किस बात का इंतज़ार कर रहे हैं? आइए लेट्स क्रैक इट। Para number 41 says that errors can arise, and that is very interesting. It could be in the area of recognition. Number 2, it could be in terms of measurement. Number 3, it could be in terms of presentation. And number 4, it could also be in terms of disclosure. Now, I think at this stage, I like to make a mention that if you remember the very first video, which I made on Indus 8, when I was discussing the concept of accounting policy, I made a clear-cut mention that accounting policies, you would see that there could be choices, options arising in the recognition, in the measurement, as well as in the presentation aspect. But errors would take place in either of the four areas. It could be in terms of recognition principle or in terms of measurement. Let's say the fair value is, wrongly taken. That is a measurement base, a presentation in terms of reflecting it in the balance sheet or in the income statement, and even the disclosures which are made in the notes to accounts. So errors could take place at all the four places, unlike accounting policies, which were dealt in 3 places. So that's, I think, one interesting point to watch out. That when you're looking in terms of accounting policy, it's covering the area of recognition, measurement, and presentation. But when you're looking at errors, it also includes the disclosure in the notes to accounts. Now, I've just added something more. This is also a part of the para number 41 itself, but it's a little sentence ahead in para 41. It says potential current period errors discovered in that period are corrected before the financial statements are approved for issue. So if you made any errors in the current period, in those particular cases, those will be rectified if the error is located before the approval of the financial statements. However, if you're looking at errors, here again, we're looking at those errors which are material in nature. So it says if there are material errors are sometimes not discovered until a subsequent period, and these prior period errors are corrected in the comparative information presented in the financial statements for that subsequent period, which means, as I said, that there are two kinds of errors. One is which is relating to the current year, located after the balance sheet date of the current year. Well, that would not require any kind of retrospective accounting. That can be rectified in the financial statements of the current year itself, because those financial statements are yet to be approved. The second is errors which you locate in the current year, but they're pertaining to the previous years. Now, in those particular cases, a retrospective restatement, a correction of errors is required, and you would make corrections in the comparative financial statements, and you would also require to make some corrections in the form of an opening balance sheet as well. But I think on the accounting aspect, I'm going to talk of this in the next video. Here, the main objective was only to tell you that errors could be in four areas, that is recognition, measurement, presentation, and disclosure. And we're looking in terms of errors which are located for the current year before the approval of financial statements. They don't need any retrospective effect. But if you're locating errors which have taken place prior to the reporting period, then of course a retrospective accounting would be required. So that's all in this particular video. Thank you for watching. Take care and bye-bye.